Ladies and gentlemen, coming up to bat for the Sacred Heart Pioneers, number 34, senior captain, Jordan Banks.
Let's take a look at what the team means to Jordan and his coach.
The team means a lot. I mean, I've known these guys for 3 years, and I plan on having a lot of these guys in my life for longer periods of time, if not the rest of my life. So it's the bonds that you create. It is about baseball, but baseball is only temporary. Life is, life. So a lot of the guys that I've met, I would consider friends for life. And, the team means a lot.
So the fact that I came back and decided to help Difronzo coach this club baseball team this year just means how much of an impact that this specific program had on me when I was a player here. Whether it was, being in the dugout with the guys, getting together outside of, the field. It just created a bunch of memories, a bunch of friends that I'll never forget.
Meeting new teammates is always fun. You get to introduce yourself. You get to find out about new people in your life, especially baseball. I mean, you guys all have that one bond, that one collective bond of baseball. So automatically, you guys just hit it off. Well, the season so far has looked promising. I mean, it almost looked in the beginning like we weren't going to play any games. So the fact that we're got games scheduled, that's a huge plus. COVID, I mean, it's there, but at the same time, I'm just focused on the game. You can't really be distracted in the world around you. You just kind of got to be focused, and that's what I'm choosing to do. I'm kind of blocking out whatever the news is saying and just focusing on my game. Whatever happens, happens.
Let's see how Jordan Banks has been a leader this season.
So I think Jordan Banks is really taking on the leadership role very well. He's that one player that, is a veteran in the program. He's friendly with all the guys on the team. And I think he is that one guy who everybody can go to and kind of lean on, for that matter.
I don't even really see myself as a leader. I think I just be myself. To be considered a leader, I mean, I want to lead by a good example. I just want to help my guys and help everyone be like the best possible player, like always picking them up and whatnot. Doing a little bit of the extra stuff. It's real fun though.
So coming back and coaching some of the guys in which I played with my senior year is very rewarding in my opinion. Just seeing the way that they matured on and off the field and being able to be there for their senior season when I was there for their freshman year season is something very special. I just hope that, this year brings them success and that they continue to strive towards being a better person and a better baseball player.
I mean, what it means to me when 2 former players come back, I think is awesome because you don't really see them as your coach. Well, yes, they have the title of coach, but I feel like it's that gap that you have, like when you're introducing yourself to formalities and stuff. I feel like that's just out the window, and it's just like you see him as one of your friends or one of your teammates. So when Difronzo came and he said, I'm coaching the team, you couldn't help but be excited. It's like, you kind of relate to them. Like a lot of things that you guys do, like when you're in college together, you're just like, you understand, with somebody that's like a coach that like has no idea of like, who you are, like what the team dynamic is. It's just, it's a lot harder to get used to. But with someone that's, of your likeness and like you guys can relate on the same stuff, it's way easier to get along and it automatically builds up the chemistry.
So I think Difronzo is doing an awesome job as the new head coach of the Sacred Heart Club baseball team. He was a 4-year player here for the program with me. And I think he just, he's that baseball guy. He loves coaching. He loves being around the players. He has a winning mentality, and I think he's the perfect guy to take on this role and lead this team into the right direction.
Let's dive into some of Jordan's favorite memories from club baseball and what he has in store in the future.
I am going to play independent ball this summer down, I think in North Carolina, I believe. Yeah, it's been a big dream of mine to just play like semi-pro and hopefully one day to get professional. Definitely my favorite place to play was Northeastern because the day before our game got canceled and then we just ended up having to go to the city of Boston and like go around and have a bunch of fun. So me, myself, and the guys that I went with, the time that I had in the city of Boston was, I'm a Boston fan, so going to Boston, I was in my element. Let's just say I was in my element. My best season was definitely my first. The first season that I played on the club team. Our team was so good and we had so much fun. It was just like a collective of those two. And we just like, it was always fun around the guys. The most memorable game for me in club was a game we played against UMass. I went 3 for 3 that game with a home run and we won 3-2. It was a really good game. We were down 2-0 going into, I think, the 8th inning. And we ended up making it 2-1 in that same inning. And then one of my teammates was up before me, had gotten called out at first when he should have been safe, right? So I was up next. And then I ended up hitting a home run. So if he was on first, we would have taken the lead. But, you know, he was out. But regardless, still tied the game with the home run. And I think we ended up scoring another run in that inning. But regardless, we won 3-2. And I won Player of the Week in the NCBA in the North Division or whatever division we play in. So that was like my most memorable game. I've broken a bat before, like that was on like a pitch, like a wooden bat. But I've never ever in my life thrown a helmet, thrown a bat, thrown my glove, unless it was in celebration. But I've never done that. I just don't see the point, dude. When I was younger, I had a bunch of teammates who were hotheads and who always threw their equipment. And I was just like, sit there and I watch them. Why? Did the bat get you out or did you get out? You know what I mean? I'm just like, you got out. So you know what I say? If you want to throw your helmet, just hit your head against the pole, then see. Eventually you'll stop.
Finally, let's ask these guys how the team's going to do this year.
The expectations for the team this year are not too crazy. With a shortened season because of COVID and everything that is going on. I just want to win some games, you know, see if we can make a run at any type of postseason.
So my expectations for the team this year, simple. Win. I don't want anything less than a championship or a conference championship win. Yeah, it is fun, but I mean, for me, I want to win. I am a winner. I want to win. I said win probably like 30 times because that's how much I want to win.
As Jordan Banks looks to close on his senior season with the conference championship, he has to go through Salisbury next weekend here at Sacred Heart. I'm Ryan Difronzo, reporting for Sports Broadcasting. See you next time.